Hi YouTubers, welcome again to my channel Tech World, cooking, vlogging, lifestyle. We do everything here at this channel. So I know I've been doing a lot of videos on the Tesla Model Y electric car. I'm a big lover of electric cars, especially cars that are really good for the environment and it's really protecting the next generation to inherit a really good planet. But we're gonna switch it up. I know there've been a lot of requests for me to get back into the cooking videos, so I'm gonna do a really quick recipe. It's not even there's no cooking involved. I'm sorry for everyone that's waiting for cooking videos. I'll get back into the cooking videos in the summer, but I'm gonna do a dessert video. It doesn't involve cooking, but it's really delicious and a lot of it's nutritious, probably not healthy because this is filled with a lot of sugar, but it is so delicious. And if you're having this dessert, have it with moderation. So it's a fruit cocktail. It's a Guyanese twist to it. This is how I've made it in the past. I've seen other folks make it, and hopefully you guys like. So for this recipe, you're just gonna need a can or two of fruit cocktail Sweet Harvest. You can buy this in a can, or if you can get fresh ones, power to you. Here in the US, we don't have those fresh mix, and it's probably gonna cost more to get the fresh fruit versus just buying the ones in a tin. So I'm using 1 tin of fruit cocktail mix. I'm using 1 tin of, probably not gonna use the entire tin. I'm gonna use half of a tin of evaporate milk because it's not a lot of fruits. And then half of a tin of the sweet condensed milk. So that's the condensed milk. I'm using half a tin of that. And so I went ahead, cracked the can open, and I'm draining the fruits right now to get all the preservative out of the fruits. And you want to do this for at least a good 5 minutes and sort of spread it out so you get it as dry as possible. And we're gonna put it all in this container. Oh, and there's a little twist to this recipe. I'm adding a little pinch of pure vanilla extract. I love this here, especially in most desserts. I love the vanilla extract, so I'm adding a pinch of that to give it a little different flavor. So that's everything. So the first step is I'm gonna go ahead and pour the evaporated milk. You can use evaporated milk or you can use creamer. Not sure how it works with regular milk, but I use the evaporated milk. I'm gonna start pouring this here in the container. And just want to make a second hole here so it pours nicely, but I just want to control how much comes in the container, so I just made a small hole because I don't want to put the whole can inside the container. That might just be a little too much, so I just want to use half of a can. So if you haven't done this already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel Tech World. You'll find all different variations of content. So if you're into electric vehicle, I do make a lot of electric video on the Tesla Model Y. I have some cooking recipes. The way I cook it, everyone makes their cooking differently. So, you know, just you can try my recipe or you can make it your recipe. You know, those are pretty cool stuff to try. I have videos on some of the latest technology that I have. And these are all my personal opinion. It's not a, you know, paid for opinion. So it's my opinion on what the product does and the feature benefit of those products. So you can go ahead and check those out. Please subscribe and share this content. There might be folks out there in your friend circle, family circle that might find it useful. And I did do a lot of vlogs back pre-COVID of Washington DC, where I did a lot of tours of the National Mall, the White House, Capitol Hill, the African American Smithsonian Museum, and a couple other landmark in Washington DC. So check those out because obviously it's going to be a while before we can travel again, but it's nice to get some perspective on where things are pre-COVID and how everything looks. So check those out. All right, so now that's done, I have the evaporated milk there. I'm going to pour half of the condensed milk. Like I said, this is a simple recipe. It shouldn't take you longer than 10 minutes to make. I mean, 10 minutes is probably even more than enough. So let's pour a little extra. Depends on how sweet you want it. You know, if you have older folks inside, probably don't want it too sweet. And then just go ahead and give this a mix. But what I want to do, I want to add the vanilla extract before I whisk everything. There you go, and just a little pinch of the vanilla extract. I usually put this a lot in custards and stuff, but yeah, it's something that not everyone likes. I love it, so I put it. But if you're not into the vanilla extract, it's too rich. Don't add it. It just might be a little too strong for some folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up for a good 2-3 minutes. I want it thin. Right now it's thick because of the condensed milk. I want it thin, and then I'll throw the fruits inside and also give it a little bit of mix. I'm not making a lot, so I'm not using a whisk. This is a very minimalist dessert, so you don't want to use too much utensil. Everything, as you can see, is in a tin, so you don't have a lot of cleanup. And if you're like me, I hate cleaning up after cooking, but it comes with the I guess the job, the role. All right, so I'll turn the video on after I whisk this really thin, and then I'll show you guys what the final content look like. All right, so after whisking it or mixing it for about good 2 or 3 minutes, I'm gonna submerge these fruits into the container and give it another mix to get all the flavor into the fruits. But this, just to give you guys a little bit of warning here on this video, this is not fruits that you were supposed to get healthy effect out of it. This dessert is definitely not the healthiest. So still stick to your fresh fruits. This has a lot of preservative, and that's all the preservative that I drain out of these fruits. So buyers beware. So let's go ahead and mix this in. Probably can't do this with one hand. So I'll put the video down, I'll throw everything inside, and then I'll start the video back. All right, so this is the final product. There is the fruits merged into the syrup there, the sweet syrup. And here is mine. As you can see, I'm gonna indulge myself here. So I added a little bit of cherry on top, just for the hell of it. If I'm gonna spoil myself, might as well. So here you go. This is my twist to the fruit cocktail, Guyanese special recipe. I know you guys make it all different ways. You can just leave a comment in the video description here. Tell me what you guys think about this recipe. If you guys make it differently, I'd love to hear about it. But I'm always open to new recipes. So here you go, pretty cool recipe. So please subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next video.